Welcome to Wisdom of the World. Today I'm going to tell a story from old India. It's about when you're smart and you covered up your greed. The story is called The Possessed Wife, and it goes like this. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was a simple man who lived near a temple of Kali, the ferocious goddess, Hindu goddess. In the temple grounds, there was a big pond with nice fish swimming in it, and there was also a big growth of fruit, amongst which delicious mango. Well, this simple man really liked fish and mango, but you could never take from a temple ground. That was strictly forbidden at that time. So the guy thought and finally hit upon an idea. So he casually walked past the temple, and in a quick move with his long hand and his flexible feet, he took a mango and flipped a fish in his bag, and nobody saw him. He scuttled home. And at home he asked his wife, I got this from the temple ground. Can you please prepare it? And his wife had no problem with him taking from the sacred temple grounds. So she set off preparing that food, and it started to smell so delicious already. So the man couldn't stand it anymore. He went and he worked in the garden a little bit just to pass the time. But of course she had to stay there while cooking, and she started to added some spices, and she was tasting it, and it was so good. And she kept tasting it, and before she knew it, she had eaten it all. Oh my God, she was so embarrassed. What would she do? And her husband came back home and he says, that smells so good. I can't wait to taste it. And the woman started to panic. The husband was going to be furious if she told him she had eaten it all. So she had a bit of a devious mind, and that mind thought of a plan. Who dare to steal from my temple? The woman said with a bellow voice. What said the husband? It is me, the goddess Kali, who has taken possession of your wife, just to show how much I am displeased with your theft. Oh, the man started to shake, felt terrible. He fell on his knees and he says, oh goddess, I'll do anything to make up for it. I'll never steal again. And the goddess said, I will tell you how you can make up for your mistake. You have to go back to the temple with the fish and the fruit and put it in the pan, in the water, and you will see that this fish will swim out and the fruit will grow again beautifully on the tree. Only then, when that happens, will I forgive you. And the man said, yes, anything. Oh, she says, and never look in the pan. If you ever look in the pan, both you and your wife will be destroyed. Go now. And the man immediately, the wife handed him the pan with the lid on it, and the man immediately went back to the temple. And he dropped the pan in the pond, and he didn't see the fish swim out and the fruit, but he thought that was a good sign. It was a miracle. And so he did everything, and finally he sort of fished the pan out of the pond, and he went back home. And there he found that his wife had returned to just normally being his wife. He was happy. And so she went to bed very happy. And her husband had to eat his fill, his stomach full, with legally earned rice that his wife prepared. If you have any comments on this story or suggestions for another one, do let me know. Thank you.